What is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV here today. So we're gonna talk about this Sony fanboy who says after 2 years, almost 2 years, The Last of Us Part 2 is still living rent free in haters' heads. Oh boy, with this one. Like the only reason The Last of Us 2 keeps getting brought up is because these guys will never shut up about this game. It's like people could be talking about putting grape jelly on toast, and they bring up The Last of Us and The Last of Us in some type of way, form, or fashion. Like these guys are literally the most annoying fan base on this earth. Well, let's look. There's even another tweet that kind of coincided with this, where it kind of talks about the same issue. And this guy stated that The Last of Us 2 fans picking fights with every game imaginable, then surprised as to why people hate them and that game. That is so true. It's like they think this is the greatest game ever made. If you say anything about The Last of Us 2, then you're a hater, or you're something to that extent, a hater. But it's like, I played the game, I thought the game was great, but there was some issues with the story elements. A lot of story elements was pretty off, especially the ending of the game. The whole game was about revenge, but the person does get revenge on the main person who is seeking revenge after. Didn't make any sense to me, but whatever. So let's see some comments about this original tweet right here. What people have to say about this. How Last of Us Part 2 is still living free in haters' heads. Let's just see. All day long. May live in their heads for all eternity. Honestly, we've got to exist like most zombie games. Ponies are the only ones still talking about this game. We know the PS5 is dry as a damn desert, but talk about some PS5 games. Yeah, that is kind of true. Because like, even the video I did yesterday about the guy talking about Spider-Man PS4. It's like you have to reach back to 2018, and then when you're thinking about Spider-Man 2018, how do you think about Xbox? Like, how do you think about Xbox 24/7 that you have to bring up Xbox because you think about the Spider-Man game? Like, apparently, and this whole PS5 being dry situation, there's a lot of games coming out this month and next month for these guys, so hopefully they can stop thinking about Xbox momentarily, because this is getting ridiculous. This guy responds with dry. So this is the PS5 year one. Really? This is what he's using as the PS5 year one. There's a lot of PS4 games with DLC. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Damn, after almost 2 months, Halo Infinite is still living rent free in haters' heads. Get Rex and own The Last of Us fanboys. True masterpiece. Let the haters cry. To be honest, I forgot this game existed. Like, people are saying they just forgot about this game. Yeah, because people aren't thinking about this game until these guys just magically just bring it up. Because they like to bring up The Last of Us for every situation. Like what this guy said. People don't want to think about this game, but these guys just keep bringing this game up for some weird reason. They're going to keep bringing it up. So people are going to keep talking about it because they keep bringing it up. Would I like The Last of Us? Maybe, maybe not. Can't be bothered to try it out with the people around it. Yo, this fan base is definitely a rabid fan base right here. Can't wait for the Dragon Ball Fighter Z vs. The Last of Us 2 saga. I'm surprised they didn't pick a fight with that game either, with that fan base as well too. I enjoyed playing it, but like once, gameplay is fun, but the story wasn't my thing fully. Yeah, the gameplay was great in that game, but the story was kind of off. Kind of wasn't that great in some parts. The Last of Us 2 fans be like, but Minecraft has this amazing story and this cool looking rain droplets and these amazing looking guns. Don't think so, idiot. I separate the fans from the game so I can review a game more accurately. The Last of Us 2 is just The Last of Us 1 with a bad story. Feel like it was just trying to check all the marks off. I know, right? The Last of Us 2 felt like a recycled version of The Last of Us 1 with all the stuff that made The Last of Us 1 good. I mean, an effective filled hotel, a sniper battle, getting to the end of your journey and not going through with it, making the main character morally great. It's in both games. Yeah. So this guy says, whenever I see an Ellie or a Joel profile pic, I just automatically block them. Jeez. So those guys block you off on a rip if he sees a Joel Ellie profile because he knows he's part of that rapid fan base. Like, that's kind of sad when somebody has to block your image immediately because they know how toxic that fan base is. That's pretty sad. And it's funny how they compare some basic ass gameplay or screenshots to something like Doom Eternal and say it's better because you have to make a decision to kill one animal, and the gameplay is literally just like Metal Gear Solid gameplay. Did they really take shots at the Doom fan base? I must have missed that tweet, but yeah, they literally mess with every fan base, and they wonder why people don't like that fan base in their game. I'm just gonna say, I wonder why people keep talking about The Last of Us. Why do people keep talking about it? Because you guys are annoying. You are truly the most annoying fan base on this earth. The Last of Us 2 is the Persona 5 of cinematic third-person action games. I wonder if they said something dumb comparing the game to something outlandish like Monster Hunter. Just like the Smash fans with the fighting game community, truly the Smash fans of games in general. The Last of Us 2 fans when they found out Fallout 1 has better, more choices, but it has old graphics. So this whole thread is from just roasting The Last of Us 2 fans. And I haven't seen a single The Last of Us 2 fan ever. The Last of Us 2 has a great revenge plot if you literally never consumed any other media in your life that does it far better. Yeah. Let's be honest, yeah. That's pretty accurate assessment right here. Yeah, I mean, toxic fans can be just as bad as toxic haters. I like The Last of Us 1 and 2, but I don't claim either as the second coming or how they are better than X game. Yeah, I enjoyed The Last of Us 1 and 2, but I'm in the same boat. I don't say this is the second coming. This is just amazing game. The gameplay was great, but that's about it. I mean, the same game that came out that year, the Ghost of Tsushima, I think that game was a better game even for that year. So it's just like these guys are just insufferable at this point. It's like, geez, it's a great game. Move on. I'm considering blocking the term The Last of Us, which is sad because there's normal fans out there too. These normal fans are just like, they must be really silent. It must be like a vocal minority then at this point because they're definitely annoying at this point. The Last of Us 2 haters picking fights, but every person who doesn't think it's the worst game ever made. I mean, I personally think all Naughty Dog games are slightly overrated. Me too, to be honest, but I'm gonna be called. You can call the Xbox fanboy with those type of words right there. If you say you think these Naughty Dog games are a little bit overrated, sure they're good, but they just are slightly overrated. You might be called an Xbox fanboy at that point. So, The Last of Us 2 has fans. Yeah, they definitely has a fan base to that game. I feel like most of them are bait because it works so well that people don't ever think it could be. Like, I can understand getting frustrated because so many people S on the game you love, but there's a huge difference between getting frustrated because of opinions you find stupid and calling people the P word for not liking a game. I love the graphics, acting, soundtrack, and gameplay. The actors do a wonderful job portraying their characters. My issue with the game is the narrative itself. The fan rewrites you can find on the internet where all they did is rearrange the story around making it better. Yeah. So it's like the major point of contention people have with this game is just the story. People don't really like the story that much of the game. That's like the major point, but everything else is pretty much solid. Like, I can't complain about the gameplay. Once again, I can't complain about that. The visuals, just that the story was kind of off. Let's see. The Last of Us 2 fans, when they show off their revenge and killing as bad game with dive to prone headshots. LML, literally, I love both The Last of Us games. Others don't, that's fine. I do, however, become really excited and shocked when I meet someone who loves The Last of Us 2, though. The game receives a lot of hate for valid reasons. And they always take jabs at Xbox for like no reason. Like, bro, I just like to shoot aliens that go word. Okay. Yeah, because I think it was like one tweet. I think this guy had it up in here too. Where it's like the Xbox team congratulated The Last of Us, and they always use that as like a dig. I don't know. I think it was. I don't think he posted it, but it was like one tweet that kept circulating where it's like Apparently, people from Xbox, the team at Xbox, reviewed The Last of Us 2. They said it was a great game, and said they was impressed by what they did in that game. And then the Sony fanboys could just never let that go because Xbox said that game was pretty good. They could never let that go, so they always take jabs at Xbox, and it's just dumb. like some Xbox game developers are supposed to hate Sony game developers for some reason. It's just really dumb. It's like, what do they gain from this? It's like that. It's like it that much. Wait, if they like it that much, then why does it matter what other people think? Yeah, if you like the game, then be happy with the game. Why do you have to keep? Like, why do you care at the end of the day? Waiting for a Max Payne versus The Last of Us 2 comparison. uh, Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. That's pretty much the gist of it. People find The Last of Us fan base kind of annoying at this point. They're definitely getting up there with one of the most annoying fan bases at this point. Oh, no, it's some more good content right. Let's keep reading. Let's keep going. I have never seen a tweet so actually unself-aware. Holy s. Will you all shut up? OMG. Let's see. I wish I was this delusional. It seems fun. This guy's just getting roasted. I have literally never had a single person organically recommend this game to me. It's always PlayStation missionaries, Frosted and showing the Metacritic score without context. And to be honest, the only time I ever think about this game is when people are proselytizing. I don't even know how to say that word. LMAO, yeah. So I always use Sony diehards trying to preach this game on other people, and it's like the game was okay. Like, relax. Jeez. Listen, if you have to keep reaffirming that the game is this good, I have some news for you. because graphic horrors keep bringing it up. The only reason I even remember it because people won't shut up about it. Truth be told, I regularly forget it even exists. It's very much out of sight, out of mind for me. Are we just gonna ignore how everything was rigged in this game's favor at the Game Awards and reviews it got? Awards do not mean us in gaming. Awards mean absolutely F all. Yeah. More like you weirdos keep shoving it in the face of everyone you meet and declare it to above everything else because reviewers online validate your opinions of it. I love Destiny, but you don't see me declaring every other game utter trite because of my love for the series. Yeah. I keep seeing more of this garbage on my timeline the last few days. Yes, the 101 reviews by the professional reviewers everybody loves is more reliable than 150,000 actual people's opinions. What is Sony paying these guys? So this guy's just getting roasted in this comment section. No, it's you who's letting the haters live rent free in your head. The so-called haters have already moved on and don't care anymore. Yeah, it's like nobody cares about this game. Well, they just keep bringing it up each and every minute. They keep bringing this game up at this point. So, yeah, this is definitely the Last of Us fan base. It's definitely becoming one of the most annoying fan bases in gaming community at this point. But I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to know your thoughts about this down below. Do you agree with this guy that people just can't stop thinking about The Last of Us Part 2 because it's so good? Or do you think it's because these guys just won't stop bringing it up? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.